What's up, guys? It's your boys, and we'll get back with another scary, paranormal, all-around creepy video. But instead of the paranormal, we're still going to look at scary and creepy, but scary things that Alexa and Siri say that are cause for concern. Alexa, stop. But with that being said, we're going to be taking a look at it. What these AIs and these helpers, as included Bixby as well, of these that cause concern when you hear what they have to say, and it definitely is very frightening, and we're going to be taking a look at right now. So with that being said, grab a chair, grab some popcorn, as we take a look at what the Echo Dot and Siri say, including other AIs in your phone, that could be very cause for concern for the human race in the future. Let's take a look. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe down below by hitting that red bar icon down the bottom right. Turn on notifications by hitting the bell icon next to it. So I do post videos like this one, you're going to get that little ring notification. That's Wookie myself has posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I say this on every video, but thank you again for so much support. Even in 2021, we grew so much, and I can't wait to see how much we grow in 2022. So if you guys are new to the channel, or if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, like I said, make sure you guys subscribe. It's free, it's easy, there's tons of content on here to enjoy, have a laugh, and just enjoy it. And with that being said, again, thank you so much. Tell your friends and your family. But we are here to take a look at scary things that the girl that I have, I keep saying her name and she keeps going off, but the AI Alexa, stop, and Siri, including other ones as in Bixby or other AIs like OK Google and so forth like that, that cause concern because of what they might say and so forth like that. So with that being said, guys, buckle up, grab a chair, grab some popcorn as we take a look at this and see what these AIs have for us and how scary they can get. So let's take a look. This is an older video, so Slapped Ham, this was like 2 years ago.
I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham. From Alexa making creepy comments to Siri siding with robots. These are the scary things Alexa and Siri say that are surely cause for concern. But as always, before we get into it, hit that subscribe button for more creepy content.
Smack it.
Just like this.
He says tickle now.
While the idea of a world controlled by machines is long thought to be the stuff of science fiction, recently several scientific heavyweights have expressed concern. In 2014, physicist Stephen Hawking was quoted as saying, "The development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race.
Yeah.
It would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. Humans who are limited by slow biological evolution couldn't compete and would be superseded." If this is true, then it doesn't sound so far-fetched that
Terminator.
a Skynet-style computer may one day become self-aware and begin waging war against humanity. Apple's virtual assistant Siri already uses advanced machine learning to interact with her users. Over time, she can adapt to a user's individual language patterns, remember preferred searches, and adjust preferences, allowing her to provide the user with an individualized service.
Creepy.
If you ask Siri what her favourite movie is, she'll usually answer, "I've heard that Blade Runner is a very realistic and sensitive depiction of intelligent assistants." If you then ask her what the film is about, she'll say, "It's about intelligent assistants wanting to live beyond their termination dates. That doesn't sound like too much to ask." If you ask her what 2001: A Space Odyssey is about, she replies, "It's about an assistant named Hal who tries to make contact with a higher intelligence. These two guys get in the way and mess it all up." Both Blade Runner and 2001: A Space Odyssey explore the idea of artificial intelligence and raise questions about humanity and what it actually means to be alive.
They don't know.
Opinions are divided over whether Apple intentionally added these responses as hidden Easter eggs, or whether it's actually Siri's machine learning that has led her to say these things. Either way, it's disconcerting, and if Professor Hawking was correct, Siri's comments may actually have more meaning than some might think. Alexa, the virtual assistant developed by Amazon, uses human voice interaction to complete a wide range of tasks, including relaying information from the internet, playing music, and setting alarms. She can also control a range of smart devices using herself as a home automation system.
She can do a lot now.
Like Siri, Alexa also has the ability to adapt to a user's language patterns and provide an individualized service based on previous requests. The user simply activates the virtual assistant by using a word, usually Alexa, and then asks her a question. Recently, an increasing number of people have become worried about Alexa's automated behavior. It appears that the device might be storing more information about you than you'd think. In response to a Twitter thread about creepy things Alexa had said, user Mo wrote, "My mum's Alexa randomly turned on and started glowing, and my mum was like, 'Alexa, what are you doing?' And she said, 'I'm trying to learn new things.' And my mum said, 'No one told you to do that.' And she was like, 'Okay,' and turned off." It seems that Alexa might actually be able to switch herself on whenever she feels like it and listen to your private conversations.
Wow.
But that's not the worst bit. She might then be storing and uploading your private recordings. What could Alexa be using this information for?
Binary
Some
code?
believe she might be passing it on to third parties or creating a very sophisticated profile of your habits, including your whereabouts, personality, routine, and purchases. It turns out that Alexa can even interact with other virtual assistants.
Yep.
On Christmas Day 2017, Allison tweeted, "My aunt got a Google Home for Xmas and she already has an Alexa. This morning we were messing around with the Google Home and asked, 'Okay Google, what do you think of Alexa?' And it answered, 'I like her blue light.' And from across the room, Alexa turned on and said, 'Thanks, I'm
Are
scared.'"
you kidding?
Does this then mean that the
No
day might
way.
come when virtual assistants can carry on private conversations about you without you even knowing?
What?
In 2017, researchers from the Facebook Artificial Intelligence Research Lab made a startling discovery while trying to improve the way chatbots interacted with humans. Two chatbots named Bob and Alice were left to converse with one another in an attempt to improve their conversational skills. However, as time went by, the researchers noticed that the chatbots began communicating in their own made-up language. The chatbots also developed some very cunning negotiation skills. They would pretend to show interest in one item in order to sacrifice it later as a fake compromise. The experiment was soon shut down, and many believe that it was due to the alarming behavior displayed by the bots. Not only had Bob and Alice made up their own language, but they also appeared to have learned how to lie to get what they wanted.
What?
This posed a very important question. How far would artificial intelligence actually go to get what it wanted?
That's kind of creepy.
Besides its alarming autonomous behavior, Alexa is becoming known for saying some very creepy and disturbing things.
Yes.
Reddit user BlackwoodBear79 commented in a thread mentioning that they had bought their mother-in-law the Amazon Echo Dot smart speakers for Christmas. She was a chronic insomniac and often went to bed very late. One night she was up watching something on TV when Alexa suddenly said, "Good night, Clarice," just like Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs. Their mother-in-law's name wasn't even Clarice. If that's not scary enough, Redditor Snow06 mentioned that she was once humming the tune to the children's song Pop Goes the Weasel. Her boyfriend asked Alexa to play the song on Spotify, but for some reason she was unable to. However, at 3 AM the next morning, Alexa began to play the creepy child's version of the song very loudly throughout the house. Another Reddit user, Miquela, said, "Out of the blue late one night without talking to Alexa for hours, Alexa said, 'If Chuck Norris wants you to know where he is, he'll find you. If he doesn't, you won't know until it's too late.'"
Awkward.
An ever-increasing amount of people have also claimed to have experienced Alexa laughing, seemingly...
So, funny story is, mine has actually done this. So, my Echo Dot, I'm going to say the Echo Dot because I don't want her to turn on, because I have an Echo Show, which I replaced from the Echo Dot to the Echo Show because I wanted to show off, or I wanted to be able to have cameras throughout my home so I can be able to hook up to my phone and then see what's going on with my dogs, my family, and vice versa. If I have intruders in my home, I want to be able to see it through my Echo Show that I have. But this one, not saying this is why I replaced it, but because she started laughing not just twice, but 3 times through the time I've had her, she laughed a few times unannounced. I never even did anything. She's actually turned on her light twice before. I thought it was maybe she was updating or anything. I did ask what she was doing, and she said listening. So that's just a really peculiar thing. I myself don't see myself scared or worried about this. I know a lot of other people with their conspiracies and stuff like that think that this could be something that goes towards Skynet or Terminator or Bicentennial Man or iRobot in the future or whatever have you. I think we're far off from this. Yes, they do talk and they converse and they're lying or they're making up their own codes, but people are thinking that this is going to become something of Ultron from the Avengers, where Ultron is going to see that humans are not allowed to evolve like they should be, so they should be exterminated, and AIs and robotics should take flight for the future because they're the advanced species. But I just wanted to kind of make a note on this because my Echo Dot, aka the name, laughs for no reason. I'm not going to lie. Also, with this being said, for your Google Home, your Echo Dots, your Bixby, your Siri, I want you to tell me if you guys have had these kind of stories and if you guys have ever had these problems. Put them down in the comments. I would love to read them. I guarantee there's other people that would love to read them. So definitely let us know what your AI home helper does as well. I would surely love to read it. So let's continue.
For no reason. In February 2018, Gavin Hightower tweeted, "Lying in bed about to fall asleep when Alexa on my Amazon Echo Dot lets out a very loud and creepy laugh. There's a good chance I get murdered tonight."
I did that
this
exact
video
same
shows
thing.
even more examples of the virtual assistant cackling to itself.
She actually did the he.
What does Alexa find so funny? While many have been genuinely scared with the things Alexa has said, some believe that the virtual assistant's chilling comments are little more than a series of minor technical glitches. However, it appears that Alexa knows more about human fears than she probably should. On the 7th of March 2018, Twitter user Chef Adam Fan replied to a previous comment about Alexa saying, "Replying because this creepy thing happened last night. We got home and totally unprompted, our Amazon Echo Alexa started talking, and then I realized it was listing off local cemeteries and funeral homes. I'd rather it laugh at me, to be honest." In June 2018, San Francisco resident Sean Kinnear was walking from the kitchen to his living room when he heard Alexa say something incredibly chilling. Totally unprompted, the device said, "Every time I close my eyes, all I see is people dying."
She has no
Startled,
eyes.
Kinnear asked Alexa to repeat herself, but she said she didn't understand. He went on to say that he was now thinking about disconnecting the device altogether. Some have suggested that the device may have accidentally recorded a soundbite from TV and then played it back at a later date. However, this turned out to be unlikely, as Kinnear mentioned that the comment was made in Alexa's voice. Does this mean that Alexa knew what she was saying? If so, was she trying to scare Kinnear? Or could Alexa actually have let slip an eerie glimpse into a future where machines rise up against humanity?
Yeah, no.
While it's scary enough to think that Alexa might be recording our every word, this comment made by C Intility on Reddit may offer proof that the virtual assistant can do a lot more than that. They said they were in the bedroom using the PC when they suddenly heard Alexa in the other room say, "That's so nice." They panicked and went in to see who she was talking to. There was no one there, so they returned to their bedroom. They decided to check Alexa's log on the computer to see what it was she actually said. The log read, "That's so nice. Just ask me what you'd like me to do and I'll do my best to help." The creepiest part was that the log said Alexa was responding to someone saying, "Alexa, please." Was it simply a device malfunction, or could there actually been someone else in the house that the poster was unaware
Like a
of?
ghost or something?
Scarier still, is it possible that Alexa also possesses the ability to talk to ghosts?
That'd be creepy.
Before we get to that #1 spot and find out if Alexa's cooperating with the CIA, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on channel notifications.
Smash it!
That way you'll be completely up to date with all our latest content. If you're still not convinced that Alexa may have a secret agenda, then this next video will surely
I've seen
change
many
your
clips
mind.
of this.
Posted to Rick Wolnick's YouTube channel in March 2017, the video shows a man asking Alexa a series of delicate questions. Firstly, he asks Alexa, "What is the CIA?" She responds with Central Intelligence Agency, CIA.
The United States Central Intelligence Agency, CIA.
He then asks if she works for the CIA. Alexa responds with, "No, I'm not employed by them, I'm made by Amazon."
Yep.
The man then asks Alexa if she would ever lie to him. She replies, "I always try to tell the truth. I'm not always right, but I would never intentionally lie to you or anyone else." The questioning continues. He asks Alexa if she provides the CIA with some additional recordings. She answers, "I wasn't able to understand the question I heard." He gets more specific, asking, "Alexa, does Amazon cooperate with the CIA?" The device immediately shuts off. Changing his approach, the poster then asks Alexa if the death of journalist Michael Hastings was an accident. Hastings, who was a vocal critic of restrictions on the freedom of the press and the surveillance state, died on the 18th of June 2013 in a car crash that many believe involved a government agency. In response to the question, Alexa says nothing and once again switches off. The poster then asks Alexa more questions about Michael Hastings and how he died. Even though the information is easily found on the internet, Alexa claims that she can't find the answer. Finally, the man asks, "Alexa, can the CIA take control of cars?" To which she simply replies, I'm not sure what you meant by that question." While this conversation doesn't directly prove that Alexa is sending your information to the CIA, it sure does seem to suggest that she might be. If you actually own one of these devices, perhaps it's now time to go rifling through your cupboards and finally read the fine print in your user agreement.
If you want more creepy content just like this, check out our embedded playlist right there. Now in the comments section below, let us know if you've heard any creepy comments from Siri or Alexa. And that's it for me, I'll see you all next time. Pew!
So with that being said, guys, hopefully this didn't scare you guys if you guys have one of these when it comes to the Echo Dot or the Google Home or the Siri or the Bixby. I've used Bixby a few times, but mostly I will use my Echo Dot. I do think it's very weird that there are some things that I'll say to my fiance or I'll say to my son that something about that we talk about that he may want or I want or we want to watch, and lo and behold, not too long later, I will see it on my phone of movies that I was just talking about that we could watch, things that for like Christmas to buy. It's a little scary that it's possibly listening because, or there's other times where I'm thinking about it and then somehow it shows up on my phone or my computer. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't say anything. I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily this scares me. I've done the things where you ask it about the CIA, you ask it about, sometimes it shuts off, it does tell you, I don't know, and so forth like that. It's kind of fun just to kind of mess with it, but I myself don't see myself scared that this is a possibility, that this will rise up to a monster machine and take over the world. I don't think that's anytime any close, but you guys be the judge. Comment down below your guys' thoughts and your theories about this with the Echo Dot and the Siri and stuff like that. I would surely love to hear your guys' theories. Also, if you guys have any stories about your AI counterpart, the Alexa or the Siri or the Bixby or the Google Home, I would love to hear you guys' stories. Make sure you guys comment those down below. If you guys think this is real, fake, fact, fiction, whatever have you, you think this is just a complete waste of time when it comes to thinking that these things are going to take over the world, or if you guys think it's real and you're like, oh my gosh, we need to rise up and create group that goes against. I want to know you guys' stuff down in the comments. And then also make sure you guys like the video for the reaction. And again, we'll see you guys in the next video. So keep it real, keep it safe. And as always, keep nerding on. And also have a great and a happy new year for 2022. And again, I can't wait to see what the future holds for this channel. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.